Welcome everyone to Devo's Weed Chronicles. I am the man himself, y'all. Devo. How you doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's got their favorite strain going this evening. Hey man, I ain't starting this over again. I've already had too many takes as it is. But hey guys, if you guys ain't never been in here before, please hit that like button, then the subscription, and then the bell. It'd be greatly appreciated, man. Thank you folks for coming in. All you new subscribers, thank you so much for everything. Again, man, hit that like button. Get those algorithms pumping. Yeah. Wow. Blue cookies, man. Blue cookies. Yeah, blue cookies. Two Rivers Cannabis Company, Gore, Oklahoma, where I buy all my medicine. Hey, no kidding. Hey, guys. For those of you who have never been in here, today's story is going to be about a time when we were getting ready to play a big gig, man, in a town very far away. Very famous town in Oklahoma. And we were doing a biker rally with this other band, which my best friend was in. And he lived up there. So we went up after work on a Friday. Me, my little brother, this guy we'll call S, and a buddy of mine called Keith. Keith, we all loaded up, man. We went up. It took quite a ways. You know, we just got paid too, man. All of us, three of us were working together. Keith, he didn't have a job. He liked to party. So we're all going up there, man. And we stopped and we get half gallons, right, of whiskey. Because this is an all weekend deal. Keith, he got him peppermint schnapps, 90 proof. Somebody got Jim Beam, and I think I got Everclear. Not for drinking, for using. You'll see. We're driving. I wasn't driving. The guy, S was driving. It's his car. Bad car too, man. We're cruising. We get to the town we're at, you know, we finally find this place. It's just a little house right there in town, man. I mean, it's a big town too. Kind of a city. But we lived in the suburb, or they lived in the suburb part of it, and there was just a little house they rented. And it was my buddy and his band members singer rented that house. And we came up. We were going to spend the night there. Well, by the time we got there, man, my little brother was smashed. All right, my little brother S, and Keith, he's kind of, he was smashed when we picked him up, but he never gets any, you know, until he lays down, he's just steady smashed. He don't get too crazy. Well, sometimes he does, but he's just a steady smashed. You know, he stoned. Had a great big sack, man. He had like a suitcase. He didn't have a duffel bag or an overnight bag or, you know, a bag whenever you go backpack, whatnot. Oh, no. He had a briefcase. He carried a bar soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, some kind of butt cream. Don't ask me, man. It's fungi stuff. But yeah, it had to have it. That big old bag of weed, papers, rolling tray, rolling machine, filters, you name it, man. Everything a man would need, he had it all right there. Lighters, lighter fluid. He rolled cigarettes too, so he had a big bag of tobacco. And, oh yeah, he had it going on. He had underwear in there. He never wore them. Well, anyway, we make it to this place. My buddy's like, hey man, put y'all stuff in there. And you know, there's a lady coming by tonight going to give us tattoos. Ooh. I was like, man, you know, I know what I wanted. My buddy Joe, he's like, yeah, I know what I want. I'm going to get my band name right here. Yeah, I'm going to get my band name right here. So, by the time everybody, this lady shows, and this was, we get there about 4 in the afternoon, right? Everybody's blistered. I mean, blistered. Keith and my little brother's out in the front yard fighting, wrestling, drunk wrestling. And we had to make them quick because the cops stopped once and said, hey, man, you know, and they're like, oh, no, we're just playing, you know, hey, take it in the house. So, yeah, that happened, you know, one of those deals. So we had to take it in the house. Those guys are getting blistered. Me and my buddy, we took off for a little while and left all them there. And we got some, I think we got pizzas or something. I can't remember when we left. And they were steady drinking, man. So we get back, we stopped by the bar too. And on the way back, man, we went back in, and these guys were trash. Two of them were asleep. Oh, brother was belligerent, he was fixing to go down. And Okita, he was gone. Well, the singer that lived there for my buddy's band, he chickened out. He went home. His mom and dad lived there in that town. So he went home. Him and his girlfriend, they grabbed their stuff, locked his door, and left. Well, before he left, my little brother picked the lock on his door and was going to camp out in his room. We were planning on using his room anyway. So while we're in there messing around, getting, our stuff put in that room, getting set up for, if and when we go to sleep, I noticed over in the corner next to a big easel thing with white paper that you can tear off. You can draw on it, and then you just tear it off. Permanent magic markers in a rubber band about that big around. I mean, there was every color under the sun, man. That's where I thought I seen a rainbow. Anyway, I seen those, and for some reason it clicked in my mind. Well, later on, we're waiting on this lady to show up to give us our tattoos, and me and my partner, we're sitting at the table, and we're rolling weed, talking about the gig we're fixing to have tomorrow night, and what time the guys are going to meet up there. Knock on the door. It's old girl. She has her car battery. Sets it down. Hooks up her little things to it. Beep, 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 beep. All right, who's first? My buddy said, man, I guess I'm going to go first, man. So he's laying there, and she's working on him on his back right here. And he's getting an American flag called Allegiance, or it says Allegiance. That was the name of the band. Well, while he was doing that, I'm bored and I'm drinking whiskey and I'm getting plastered, And the lady giving the tattoo, she's like, hey, slow down, cowboy. You're going to bleed like him. Yeah. So my buddy, everybody's passed out, right? I go get the magic markers. I set it on the table. My buddy looks at me while he's getting his tattoo. What are you going to do with those? I'm going to draw the map to Shesta's mine. Where? Well, I'm going to start on Keith. I'll work on this. And then finish up on my little brother. Man, he started laughing. You're kidding me. Before it was all over, folks. When all three of them were walking down the road, side by side, their shirts off, it was a giant treasure map on their backs. But on their fronts, we drew a special on Keith where you couldn't see it. I drew a big goob with complete hairy nuts and everything. And a slit mark under his throat, a bullseye, and then we blacked out their eyes like zombies. And give them mustaches, of course. I mean, go to, well, they already had hair, but we highlighted. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, yeah. An arrow on the butt crack goes, crack kills. Always a classic. We didn't tell these guys. The next morning they wake up and there's no mirrors in this house, man. We got tattooed. I got my tattoo done, everything. We get up. They're all in there arguing and we're all sitting around there and everybody's kind of looking at each other, and but this was before I woke up, okay? They sat down and they looked at each other and told them, oh my God, well, who did this? And there's only me or the old dude. So it wasn't very hard for them to figure it out. And, I was drinking all night, so I passed out. I was awakened by fingernail polish poured all over the bottom of my foot. And then they lit it with a cigarette lighter. You know how hard that is to put out? Yeah. And I had to do a gig that night. Hey, good thing I don't sing them through my feet. Hey guys, if you like these stories, please hit like and subscribe. Come back, roll one up, get high with me, man. You get a chance, come to our panels. You're going to enjoy them, I swear. They're crazy. They're funny. You cannot go in there and not have a good time and smile. But again, guys, you new subscriber, thank you. Hey guys, remember, look up, not down. You're blessed, baby. And you're also loved. And remember, Keep smoking, baby.